couple minutes to call in, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hold on, let me give these niggas a couple more minutes. We're gonna get to work. Who the fuck is this? I ain't answering this. Whoever this bitch is, you gotta call me later. I'm not getting with that. And it take these niggas a minute to call in. We about to go on and get started without these niggas. And I hate late ass rising niggas. You know what I mean? Wake up in the afternoon, first smoke a blunt before you check your dough. Ass niggas. You know what I mean? We gonna go ahead and get started, man, and say fuck the niggas that wake up late. You know what I mean? We ain't got no reason for nothing but that. What up, though, Solomon? All right, Solomon, you the Solomon that I tried to put on with the bitch at the pickup artist seminar I was teaching at, right? We was in LA in the crepe shop, and I tried to put you on with a bitch real quick. I tried to alley-oop you. You know what I mean? Part of the perks that go with the school, or you not that Solomon. That's you know what I'm saying. If you that Solomon, you got a dope ass profile pic. I ain't know that Solomon. You know what I'm saying? Put that butter in this shit. You know what I'm saying? To jump down real quick. But either way, whether you are or not, nigga, you know what I mean? Welcome to it, nigga. We about to go ahead and get started. I need to give a lot of you niggas an opportunity to join us, nigga. This shit don't stop, and this shit got to keep building. You dig? Well, first, without further ado, nigga, let's give props to, you know what I'm saying, the boy, you know what I'm saying, the late, you know what I'm saying, it's a late motherfucking props, you know what I'm saying, but I just heard about it, nigga, you know what I mean? Let's give props, you know what I'm saying, to the great morning star, you know what I'm saying, to just handle the big thing, you know what I mean, in his business, you know what I'm saying, so, you know, he stepped up another flight, you know what I mean? You know, let's get a shout out to Morningstar, you dig? You know, I'll let that nigga, you know, run it down to y'all when he ready, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, so, you know, no doubt, fan ass bitch. I appreciate you getting on here. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But shout out to the boy Morningstar for handling his business. You know what I mean? All right. Next thing is next. What up, April? What up, dog? I gotta let a lot of you niggas get a chance to get in this school. Not everybody, you know what I'm saying, could handle that juice with the 500 and being in the movies and all the other shit. But we gonna go ahead and get started, nigga. And for the purposes of getting started, I'm gonna, you know, show you niggas some love this morning, nigga. I got a whole bunch of love to show. I gotta pull that shit up because I ain't gonna remember none of it, nigga. I had to send a note to myself on how I was gonna, you know what I mean, let y'all get down. You know what I mean? You know. Bitch, you don't say good morning to Morningstar. He's a fellow player. Bitch, what you think is friendly ass? How you can't be friendly to my brothers around here? Bitch, let me be friendly to the brothers. Bitch, you be friendly to me. How about that, though? You know what I mean? How about that to keep things professional around this motherfucker instead of any kind of motherfucking way? You know what I mean? What was that older nigga say? Gotta have order around this motherfucker. Yeah, let's have some order around this motherfucker. Boss, remember you came up off a doctor. Her understanding was how the body works and her career field definitely had to make her free. No. Well, bitch, prove it then. Oh, you dig? You know, Angel, what up? I appreciate you being here. I don't think that's what made that work. I think her curiosity with me made that work. It wasn't her understanding of the body and this and that, man, because some niggas could be doctors and be total squares and conservative. Some bitches could be doctors and be total squares and conservative. What made that bitch bite, to be honest, was something that I didn't think would make her bite. I was trying to be laid back because I was trying to stay legit, and you know, every bitch I'd stumble up and fumble up and end up, you know what I'm saying, with a purse. You know what I mean? With, you know what I'm saying, with the elbow habit cracking my way. You know what I mean? And I was so busy trying not to crack my whip, but at the same time trying to get out there. Because remember, I was in college at the time. I was in college to get me a law degree, and the broad just we happened to cross paths. You know what I mean? And she never told me she was a doctor until, you know, probably about 2 days in. You know what I mean? You know, it came up. You know what I'm saying? And when it came up was after we met the first time. You know what I mean? You know, once we met up, then she was like, I got to tell you something. I'm coming from work, and Daddy, you told me to rush here. You know, she was already calling me Daddy and everything by that time. So, it was I guess her infatuation with me, nigga. And plus, when I met her, I was, really about the sauce. That reminds me of what I need to tell you niggas about today. I'm gonna remember part of it, nigga, but I ain't gonna remember all of it, nigga. I set up a bunch of different things, man, to help you niggas get acclimated with what we do here and with all that we are about here. You know what I mean? And the niggas that fuck with me is gonna fuck with it, and the niggas that don't, they gonna find another reason to back out of it. You know what I mean? Bitch, I don't understand them emojis. You know you can't put emojis up. It's gonna throw me the fuck off, because every emoji that I don't understand, I think somebody could be trying me. Remember, I'm a light-skinned nigga, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm a light-skinned, short, skinny nigga. So I got every strike in the world, and I'm black. I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm from a single-parent household, raised only by the mom and all the shit. You know what I mean? Had a bad childhood. All the shit will make me think that you dissing me. So, don't do no emoji. Just let me know what you're saying. You know what I mean? You smart enough to know if you say something stupid, your ass is out of here. You know what I mean? So I ain't trying to temper whatever you gonna say. You say whatever you want to say. Just make sure that's what you want to say. Because if you say something that's crazy, you're like, we just got back talking. God damn, bitch. You know what I mean? Are you trying to offend me already? Go ahead. If you can't handle it and you gotta offend me, go ahead. I ain't never been scared to get offended. I just be real fast on acting once I am offended. You know what I mean? I don't even know what I'm gonna give her a minute. The way that you just got under my skin made me. I was gonna kick you out real quick, but I'm gonna give you a minute, because I'm sure being that you made this whole dramatic thing, I'm sure they are curious as to what you got to say now. So I'm gonna give you a minute to see if you silly enough to say something crazy to me or whatever it is. And I'm assuming, because we talking about this doctor, maybe it's something about that. You know what I mean? But whatever. All right. Yeah. That's the thing, man. But that's why this was originally an all males class, because you know what I'm saying. Once you, God damn, bitch. I even tried to give her, the benefit of the doubt, bro. Because I don't want to remove this hoe. This is a fine little hoe, man. I really didn't want to remove her, but god damn, it's too much shit. You know what I mean? Too much confusion, because it's already like, if you got something to say, just say that shit. You know what I mean? If you don't. You know what I mean? But stay productive. God damn, we don't have fun here when you throw us off. It's fun because we coming up. Anyway, I'm gonna invite a lot of you niggas to fuck with me at the levels that y'all comfortable at. You know what I mean? So I think for today, man, I'm gonna do the Pimp Genius Jr. We're gonna start at the bottom and work our way up. The Pimp Genius Jr. I do for like the Pimp Genius Jr. I think I charge like $77 a week. I think I'm gonna do for like $50 today. You know what I mean? And if you niggas are short, I might fuck with you. You know what I mean? On it. But that's a weekly thing where every day I send you out a small something. You didn't have to go through all that to say that, bitch. That's something that's a normal pimp thing. If you liking me and needing to see me, all that, that's regular shit. Goddamn, bitch, you didn't have to go through all that. And I done had to kick you out the class, all kind of shit. I'm ready to block you and shit. And you saying some shit that's supposed to make me feel good. I ain't tripping about that, bitch. You supposed to want some more to kick it with me and to see me and for me to come through. And you supposed to want to get romance. You know what I mean? Goddamn, bitch. But don't make it seem like we hid and got drunk, smoked crack and shot up a bank and robbed all kind of shit like it's some dastardly shit. Goddamn, bitch. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's see. I think I'm gonna do the Pimp Genius Jr. the regular course that I charge $300 for. I fuck with y'all niggas on it today. And this all this shit is like today only. You know what I'm saying? For $100. My B Code course I charge, you know what I'm saying? I want to say I charge $500 for that joint. I was gonna do it for $200, but I'll let y'all fuck with me for $150. You know what I mean? my Pimp Genius, you know, the regular version, I give you, you know what I'm saying, a snack pack, nigga. I give you niggas the first 20 hours of that joint. You know, it's almost 100 hours. I give you the first 20 hours of that joint for, let's say, $100. You know what I mean? I give you another 20 hours of that joint for, say, $300. You know what I mean? I give you the whole joint today for like $500. You know, it's a $3,000 course. I'm just trying to give you niggas a chance to really dig in with us and get started fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of way. The niggas that bought a Big Pimp Genius course, though, I got another course that I'm gonna create right now. That's it's a surprise. I ain't offering it to, you know, everybody, because there's some controversial shit that I'm gonna talk about, and most niggas gonna feel some kind of way when I talk about it, and but it ain't dissing nobody, because you know that ain't how I get down. But you know, it's you know, two courses on how to handle certain things. You know what I mean? You know, you do IOUs? No, I don't do IOUs. Why would you ask me that, nigga? And you're really, you know, cause if me and you didn't have a gangster's respect for each other, like, you know, man, we need to ride with each other, I would have booted you out of here over that joke, man. Cause you'll make niggas to try to get IOUs. That's what I don't do. You know what I mean? Is IOUs. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving them a lower rate that they could, you know what I mean, put their bread down and join us some kind of way, cause we need to be bringing in more niggas. I can't just keep on giving it all to the group I got. I gotta bring in some more. We got, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm trying to make 10,000 of y'all millionaires. I can't just stop with 5 niggas or 15 niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta, you know, and that's another thing for y'all to remember, is always have a way, create a way for people to connect with you. You know what I'm saying? Always create a way and guarantee it. You know what I'm saying? Always guarantee it, nigga. You know what I mean? When you get this shit from me, this is all you owe for me giving you this discount, is to ask me questions about the course right in here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you deeper understanding. Don't worry about the niggas that didn't buy it getting the game, because it's gonna go way over their head when I drop it. You know what I mean? We be on here like for an hour. The sharp niggas, man, they be lucky if they can catch and hold on to one thing that we say per day. They ain't catching on to whatever is going on in the Get a Bitch and Keep a Bitch course, or whatever it is in the Pimp Genius. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do my Delta Entertainment Fast Money course for I do it to y'all today for $200. You know what I mean? That's a big course, nigga. It's like 3-hour classes and shit. Let's see. It was another joint off the top of my head I wanted to do. Oh yeah, my money course. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting this one actually together for y'all niggas right now, because I ain't never sold this outside the school. Most everything I sell inside the school. You know what I mean? God damn, bitch. If you didn't want them to address you, then why you even, you know what I'm saying, you know, making yourself noticed like that? I ain't answering for you neither, bitch. But yeah, why you know what I'm saying? Like you bringing too much. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna let the niggas diss you, bitch. But you can't get on here and cause yourself to get attention to be dissed. You know what I mean? You know, and I done booted you out of here, but you're still in here some kind of way, bitch. Don't distract the class. You know what I mean, bitch? If you want to talk to me, if I'm what's important and you just wanted to tell me that you want some more kicking it with me, that's cool. You know what I mean? Just say that though, bitch, after the class. Like let me, you know, what them battle rap niggas say, let me work, man. Just let me work. You know what I mean? Let's see. I think the fast money. I think the money course is consistent of all my law of attraction shit, but it's also my real estate shit. I got a stopping part to that, nigga, where we talk about gold and diamonds and cars and mink coats too. You know what I mean? So you getting you know, real estate, the gold, diamonds, cars, mink coats thing. You know what I mean? I gotta building the name. That's my cat walking across the street. The bitch is coming from up the street, so you gotta wonder, you know, what the fuck all is she getting into that where she feel comfortable she could walk her motherfucking ass up. When did she get so old that she could just walk up the damn street like ain't no thing? You know what I mean? Like I could catch her, but it ain't, you know what I'm saying, being out of line, you know what I'm saying, out of order. But hold on, I got, I think, one more thing that I was gonna mention. I don't even know right now. You know what I mean? Ho, if you hear me, if you hear that I done forgot something that I was gonna mention, let me know. You know what I mean? I know something else I wanted to do too. something else I wanted to do too was offer my all-inclusive course, nigga. Everything I ever put out, you know what I'm saying, for $100 a week. You know what I mean? You only gonna get 10 a week, nigga. So it ain't like you about to play me, nigga, and pay it for 1 week and I shoot you 100 hours of joints. No, you're getting probably about 10 hours, nigga, every week. You know what I mean? But it's on every subject that I recorded on, nigga. Like I said, I got over 3,000 hours of joints, nigga, and I'm just trying to get them out so we can all get down. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, let's get down on this instead of just being online niggas, you know what I mean? Let's, you know, get down, let's figure a way, something that's comfortable to y'all, nigga, to where y'all can come in and join us and we can all start doing some things together, man, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that all-inclusive course, you know, how that worked, man, is I guess when you sign up today, I just, you know, keep it going for you. You know what I'm saying? As I keep dropping shit, I just keep it going. You know what I mean? At that price ain't cool, but I want to give you niggas a chance to meet us and, you know what I mean, get y'all a portion, eventually scale up and join us and we start businesses together and all the other shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I got hella shit that I wanted to motherfucking do and show y'all niggas some love today, man, just to you know, to build, nigga, to see if my shit is as dope as what they say it is, nigga, to see if I change lives like, you know what I'm saying, I say I do, nigga, to see if my game will work for you. Hold on, look at this house. This motherfucker is coming over here late as a motherfucker. Wherever the fuck she been at, she done heard my voice and then jumped under one of my cars, huh? She was just creeping down the driveway though with her punky ass. Nah, bitch, don't do no creeping around this motherfucker, cause you been up the street. Get your ass up out of here. Get back in the joint. Nah, hell no. Get your ass out of here. Cause you're not about to come over this motherfucker pregnant and shit. You're not about to come over this motherfucker pregnant and want me to raise the motherfucking kittens back. That's what you're not gonna do, cause you know them niggas, them boy cats don't even show up. If they get the bitch pregnant, they don't even show up. They worse than brothers be, you dig? Alright, man, let's get down. Mayweather bringing the tank fight to Atlanta, State Farm Arena. Holla at me, you know what I'm saying? I got you on the tickets. Alright. That's something, nigga, I rarely ever go out, you know what I'm saying, like that, man. But I mean, you know, yeah, holla at me after, man. I might show up, you know what I mean? Pour the jewelry and the jewelries on and, you know what I mean? Show up some kind of way, man. Because I know you have been looking for something to get moving. This is actually, it was you and a couple other brothers I had in mind that made me do this this deal today, because I know it's a bunch of y'all, you know what I'm saying, it's live niggas that just ain't quite, you know what I'm saying, made the jump, you know what I mean? So I'm like, man, let me create some ways to make a jump. So now, you know what I'm saying, can't nobody complain, because I done created shit all the way from the bottom to the top, $50 shit all the way up to whatever, you know what I mean, shit. All right, man, nigga, catch you'll get fed and shit in a minute when I'm off here. Jack, you say you just came from some motherfucking word, but why didn't they feed your motherfucking ass? You've been hanging out all night. It just got morning. I know you ain't coming from somewhere you just been out an hour. You know what I mean? Motherfucker been out all motherfucking night and come here wanting to get fed. Boss Hog is on, finally caught the live. No doubt, what up, though? All right, let's see. Off the topic, what he was trying to tell us about Boston. Okay, let's see. Boss Hog, remember you came up on the doctor. Okay, yeah. All right, King World bought the first 2 shots. You know what I'm saying? Let's give it up to King World 2 times, though. You know what I mean? 2 times for the 2 times. You dig? Frankie Ice bought a shot. Yeah, and Frankie Ice bought a shot. You know what I mean? You know, y'all niggas, let's build something. You know what I mean? Together, something fast-paced, man. Something that the whole world gonna be able to look at, where you finally could be everybody you wanted to be. I'm gonna take this motherfucker off, Jack. It was hot out this motherfucker earlier, but apparently it ain't, you know what I mean? It ain't hot enough, you know what I mean? I done got warm, nigga. Actually, now that I done took this off, nigga, I'm cold as a motherfucker, because I guess I'm sweating up under the pullover, nigga. Alright, anyway, man, you know, let's get something fast lane going. Something that the rest of the world can admire. Something that the rest of the world can look at and be like, damn, them niggas over there eating. Damn, them niggas over there are special. Damn, them niggas over there kick it a certain way. They, you know what I'm saying, they play it a certain way. That's why I be giving out everything that I learned to use in my own life, nigga, you know what I mean? Especially, nigga, the surprise course that I'm giving with the Pimp Genius, if you buy the whole joint, you know, that's some shit that niggas ask me about, but I ain't doing no course on that. You know what I'm saying? I remember saying I never do a course on that. But you never know how short life is, my nigga. You wanna leave something behind that that will really change everything. You don't want to just have something around that, you know, can kind of change shit a little bit. You want to leave enough behind to change everything. You know what I'm saying? You want streets named after you, schools named after you, libraries dedicated, you know what I'm saying, and putting your name and in your image. You got statues in your likeness. What up, though, Mr. Norm, south side of Chicago? You dig? But to get that, we have to give a certain amount of value. You know what I mean? The real G-Fat Break came through and bought a shot. You dig? But yeah, to get that, we got to give a certain amount of value. We be wanting the bitch to get down with us and stay with us 30 years and all that shit, but we only give her 1 year of value. After that first year, you couldn't hide it no more. You start faking. You start lying. You start cheating. You start going through, you know what I mean, shit. That's not the way you gonna build what you're trying to build. That's not the way you're gonna keep what you're trying to keep. We have to have a certain standard that we never fall below. We gotta have a certain standard. We gotta have certain things that we mastered. We gotta have certain things that we mastered that will never get old to us, that will never get that we'll never get tired of doing. You know what I'm saying? The way I romance, man, I never get tired of doing it, man, because it's so much of me. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you niggas how to do some of everything, man, you know, that I do, it's my daily life. I don't mind giving it to y'all because it's me. It's so much of me. You know what I mean? We have to have a certain standard. You know what I'm saying? That the bitches can expect from us, because you know that's really what they be looking for is a, for example, my brother that asked me about the doctor bitch, I ain't even thought about that bitch in a minute. I talked to her last year. You know, when she got, you know, like real hooked on me and was really liking me, you know what I'm saying? DJ Smoke, what up? Peace, peace, family, and the shop buyers. No doubt, no doubt. Much love to you. When she kind of got to really liking me, dude, to be honest, like the rest of us, man, I was thinking, damn, you know, I'm just a little light-skinned nigga from the west side of Detroit, man. You know what I mean? Not with too much education, not with none of that. I'm a street guy to boot. I'm talking about my record got pimp shit on it, gun charges, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, hella shit. I felt like the rest of us that come from, you know what I mean, the ghetto and everything, man, I felt like I was privileged this doctor was on my dick. Good morning, bitch, what up, though? I felt like I was privileged this little doctor was on my dick, because, you know, we don't see doctors until we go to the hospital, go to the doctor or whatever it is, get a physical or some motherfucking shit. So I felt privileged, but let me tell you something about the game. If you represent it in a big way, the bitch is gonna feel just as privileged, even more so. You understand what I'm saying? You know, you said I just gotta log on to FB, you know what I'm saying, to get a morning dose of you. No doubt, I appreciate it though, you know what I mean? Keep getting a dose every motherfucking morning. I guess at least until you get with me, you might as well jump on and get you a dose, you know what I mean? I ain't tripping, I ain't mad at you. So what happened was, so to you know what I'm saying, make a long story short, when I was partnering with the bitch's company, when I first met the bitch, I just popped my collar, you know what I mean, and everything, you know what I mean? I got down on and cracked my whip a couple times, and when I was leaving, the bitch hit me, and she was like, I know I'm older than you, and I already kind of knew, God damn, I got down, you know, she was like, I'm older than you. She said, just don't let me be that older white woman to just keep calling you. You know what I'm saying, where you see me calling you like, I gotta pick up for her. I said, you know, bitch, it ain't, because I'm already into bitching everything, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when a bitch is liking me, it's going in the right direction. We gotta be keeping it going in the right direction, you know what I'm saying? Top of it, baby, you did, what up, though? So she was like, you know, just don't let me be that older woman who, you know, who you get tired of calling so much. Just let me know when you're done with me. I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? I ain't expect that. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, man, when y'all think to devalue yourselves, always remember that you the prize somewhere, somehow, at some level. And to me, you know, I was at one of my lowest points in my life because I had just left the streets. I didn't feel like I was deprived no more. I didn't, even though I had wrote a few books, and, you know, like I say, man, y'all niggas just want to write books, man. Book checks don't come like, You know what I mean? Unless you Harry Potter or something, you know what I mean? Or Terry McMillan, some motherfucker body. Book checks are okay, but they not great, you know what I mean? You know, you gotta keep some shit going, you know what I mean? And at this time, I had just got a job, and I was feeling like a sucker with a job. I was like, oh man, you know, but this bitch was on my dick. And I stayed working out, you know what I'm saying? Six pack was popping, and you know what I mean? I was probably about the same weight as I am right now, but I was more solid, you know what I mean? You could see my chest moving a little more so than you can today. It was, you know what I'm saying? I was working, and I was back in college. I was raising my kids, so I didn't have no spare time, you know what I mean? And the bitch seen it and what I was doing, and instantly jumped on my dick and was like, here, let me help you, you know what I mean? And she had the big $100,000 car, you know what I mean? The big $1 million, you know what I'm saying, home. And, you know, and she had been married to the same guy like 20 some years. But she was, what we call it in the game is choosing. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of y'all use that loosely. You know, y'all think a bitch is choosing because she's staring. Y'all think a bitch is choosing because she keep calling you. Y'all think a bitch is choosing because, you know, whatever reason, a bitch get into class and look at us and listen to us or whatever. You know, a bitch ain't choosing until she's choosing. You know what I mean? You know, and this bitch started to, you know, be choosing. And I remember, man, I was, you know, there was a part of my mind that was still like, man, this bitch ain't gonna stay down like them hoes did anyway. So I was trying to back up off the bitch. So I was like, you know, she kept asking about, hold on, man. I guess my mustache or some motherfucking shit. You know, she kept asking about the books I wrote, and you know, they was all raw. Like today I got some smooth shit that a bitch could come look up. But, you know, back then it was all just, you know, raw pimp shit. And, you know, I was like, man, fuck this bitch keep asking me about it, you know, so I sent the bitch the book. And the bitch was even more hooked after that. And that's when she was telling me that she had a fantasy that, you know what I mean, even when she was in school to be a doctor, right before she went to do her I guess what you call it, her residency or whatever it was. You know, when she was still in college, she had her I guess you'd call them dorm mate or whatever in the college. She said that she was escorting on the side. You know what I mean? And, you know, she didn't really need the money because they both came from good homes and everything. But, you know, she liked the excitement and to buy herself the nice stuff or whatever. And her parents was already paying for school, so she wanted to pay for whatever. And, you know, I didn't expect this because you got to think this bitch was older than me. You know what I mean? You know, like, if you say I was, man, shit. But this is also about the pimping where you like who like you. You know what I'm saying? Because there'd be a lot of bitches that be kind of liking me, but don't be all the way liking me. So I can't all the way like them. Because you got to like who like you. This bitch was, I was probably 30 to 33, something like that. You know what I mean? And I felt like I was old, but I knew this bitch was older than me. You know what I mean? And she looked older than me. So I think she looked at me and she quoted me an age, but the way she hesitated let me know she was probably 10 years older. You know what I'm saying? And if you on her, bitch, you know, I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? For, you know, probably telling me the quick lie. And even if you didn't lie. But I would assume, this bitch told me she was like 45. Like, you know, I'm a little older than you. Does that matter to you? Bitch, I mean, get in here and handle my motherfucking business, bitch. Put this leash on, though, because, yo, she was with the shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, she put that leash on, but as I was putting that leash on, the nigga, you know, everything in me told me, man, this bitch probably 55. You know what I mean? She probably at least 55. You know what I mean? But, you know, the bitch had herself in order. You know what I mean? And she came correct. You know what I mean? You know, so it just started working. But actually, even before I met her, I had, you know, bumped like 2 or 3 nurses. You know what I mean? You know, my mom's a nurse, so it was easy for me to understand their career. You know what I mean? And I was a cute nigga that understood their career. And I don't know who they normally would be dating. Like, you don't know who the doctors normally date. You know, some, you know, badly built, you know, doctor or some. In this bitch's case, she had a construction guy, you know what I mean, who was not at all dominant, and I'm totally dominant. Oh yeah, that's another course I was gonna drop on y'all. It was a dom submissive course, man. You know what I mean? I think I was gonna do it today for $200, something like that. You know what I mean? But all this shit is today and today only, nigga. When you call me tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? I'm not with it. All right. I might be with it tomorrow, because tomorrow is Friday. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all niggas ain't gonna get y'all checked before Friday. Um, but you know, I'll be always thinking y'all on the daily. You know what I'm saying? Like me. You know, like I was. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to keep it even today. But I might keep some of it going, not all of it, nigga. You know what I mean? Like the big discounts, like the Pimp Genius won't be offered tomorrow or whatever. But you know, some of the ones I can, you know what I'm saying? Like my flashy. You know, if y'all want to know my course that sell the most, niggas, to get a bitch and keep a bitch for the next 20 years course. That one sells more than any other course I got. And second to that is probably the B Code course. That's something that sell like a motherfucker, because the B Code course come with the book and everything else. You know what I mean? All right. Oh yeah, I got a workout course too. You know what I mean? That I'm gonna offer y'all today. It was $1,000, nigga. You know what I mean? But I ain't sold it in probably about 5 years. I just ain't been pumping it. You know what I mean? But the workout course, nigga. If y'all niggas want to get the 6-pack like the Boss Hog, get it. You know, that's yeah. I guess today I'll do it for $100. I ain't, you know, really tripping. You know what I mean? And that's gonna come with a whole bunch of different shit, different workouts, different regimens, different recipes and all that. But anyway, I was bumping a bunch of nurses at the time, and as I was bumping the nurses, man, I don't know, they was just with it. They were with it. And at this time, I had one doctor. I want to say 3 nurses, but it might have been 2 nurses, and I had 1 accountant. You dig? And the accountant was the bitch I didn't really want to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but I like who like me. You know what I mean? So it was starting to turn around. You got to think, right before that, I was just accepting some of my old hoes back, and you know what I'm saying? You know, until we couldn't really coexist no more, and I kicked them back out, and I would accept them again, and I would kick them back out. But that was like all I was doing, because I didn't know what I was gonna do with new bitches. I didn't know how to cross-pollinate. You know what I mean? You know, I got a whole course on that too. You know what I mean? You know, it's $1,000 course, but you know, today I might give it to y'all for $250. You know what I mean? But y'all gonna get it piece by piece though. But yeah, I got a course on that, on the transition game, on, you know what I mean, how to go about getting you know, bitches that's, you know, kind of going towards where you want to be, as opposed to bitches that talk about who you used to be. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was accepting a lot of my bitches that I had, man, because you gotta think I had over 10,000 hoes over in a 20-year career, nigga. So I was you know, just accepting, you know, it was like 2 or 3 of them that I just kept accepting back for whatever reason, because I had them the longest. I would accept them and then kick their motherfucking ass out. It was like every week I was kicking them bitches out. And you know, lo and behold, nigga, as I started working the job and doing different things, trying to see over the mountaintop some kind of way, I started catching them nurses and the doctors and all that. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm back to a big crew, and everybody in my crew come from the game. So apparently, nigga, that ain't, you know, that I still like hoes a bit more. Yes, that be, because every bitch that, you know what I'm saying, they come in now, that, you know, they done been fucking with the game some kind of way. They just get with me, and we gotta work on this legitimate thing. You know what I mean? With them being a part of my thing instead of them trying to make me part of their thing. You dig? All right, hold on, brother. Let's see. Kaiser Soze, what up, though? You know what I mean? That nigga bought y'all niggas, what is that, 8 shots? You dig? The Honorable Boss Hog, you dig? Been leaving a legacy of game unmatched on these lives. Salute to the Honorable Boss Hog and the real players, just I mean, who want to do it the only way we know how. You dig? Larger than life. You dig? Yeah, no doubt, man. You can feel the energy from this brother. You know what I mean? You know, he love the game like we love the game. You can feel a certain energy, man. When some of y'all buy the shots and say shit, it's a certain energy. You know what I mean? And it, you know, and that $40 add to it too. But it's a certain energy that that most of y'all, you know what I'm saying, don't have. Whether y'all buying the $40 shot, $100 shot, the dollar shot, whatever y'all doing, it's a certain energy that y'all want to have. When y'all got that energy, nothing can be in your way. Nothing can slow you down. You know what I'm saying? Nothing can frustrate you so much that you stop moving. Like everything is kind of a go. It's a go. It's a go. You know what I mean? Everything is a go, man. Energy is everything, bro. Energy and perseverance is everything. Energy, perseverance, discipline, you know what I mean? Compound interest, you know what I mean? It's just everything, nigga. Like you just, when you got a certain energy flow, man, you know you're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about the pimping that I never really liked, man. When I was, you know what I'm saying, before I really knew what the fuck I was doing and I was young, and I would have, you know, 1 and 2 hoes and 3 every other weekend or some motherfucking shit. And when I would have, you know what I'm saying, just a couple bras, I was always like, I always felt like it was up in the air. I heard a rapper rap about it. He said, man, you standing on shaky ground. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They used to say that you got one foot on cracking ice and the other foot on a banana peel. You dig? You know, you want to figure this game out early, man, before you fuck up in a way that you can't get back. Before you blow your youth. That's something you can't get back. Before you know, spend your whole life and you never bubble up. You never bubble over like champagne. You know what I mean? Your campaign never bubble over like champagne. You know, like, you want to do it now. You know what I mean? You just want to go for yours now. Everything that you can go for it now. I almost want to turn off this other phone so I can find that Jakari Carr song. You dig? I got like 7 phones in the house, bro. Maybe I need to tell the bitch to come out here, but I probably can't even find it because I only heard it once. You know what I mean? But you know, if you want it, you can have it. Yeah. I think it go like that. You know what I'm saying? If you want it, you can have it. You know what I mean? You gotta go out and get what the fuck it is you want, man. You can't wait, and you can't wait on niggas to want it with you. You can't wait on bitches to want it with you. If you want it, you can have it. You dig? You gotta get out and believe that shit, man. You gotta be like, nigga, I'm out here, nigga. Regardless who else is out here, I'm out here, nigga. That's it. That's all it gotta be is me. All it gotta be is my game. All it gotta be is my game is strong enough by itself, nigga. Do you know, nigga, I feel so confident about my game. And it started at probably about 20, maybe 25, 26. Maybe 25, 26. This is after I met you, Alicia. Maybe 25, 26. I knew that my game, if I blew all my crew, I knew that my game was gonna be big enough to still pay for everything I wanted and still give me the life I wanted without any street shit. Damn, baby, it look like it's about to storm out here the way it's sounding. Y'all hearing shit cracking and shit falling in the street and shit? It's ridiculous out here, man. I might need to put back on my pullover, you dig? But you know, I knew it. Although the life is such what they saying, the devil is a liar. You understand me? The life is such that even at 29 I stopped believing in myself, but by say 32, 31, I was back believing in myself. You don't once you got it, you don't fall off long. You know what I mean? And you gotta have a heart. It takes heart to keep on rolling. Your heart gotta be beating like a motherfucker that's meant to have it. A motherfucker that's not scared, that there's no fear in them, man. And you gotta be willing to take everything that come with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to take every motherfucking thing that come with it. Let me ask y'all niggas something. How in the fuck, man, could we have 38 niggas here, man? 16 of y'all like it. Who in the fuck are y'all that don't like this? Y'all waiting on me to give y'all a word? Y'all looking for something that y'all ain't never looked for free? Fuck out of here, nigga. I don't really like the free niggas, man. I can stomach the niggas that come in cheap rather than niggas that come in free. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that come in free, I mean, you know, nigga, I don't like you niggas at all. Like, I don't like nothing about the free niggas, man. I mean, even if you broke, like I came up broke. You know, my grandma always take up for my mom. Y'all had a good childhood, and we did. My mom bought me Jordans and all that kind of shit. But I didn't have no man that showed me the game. So if you give your child a fish, you still just feeding them. You not, you know what I'm saying? Nobody is showing them. And, you know, I remember my mom probably, you know, attempted to show me certain shit. You know what I mean? She told me to go to get a barber's license, you know what I mean? But I thought that I would be smelling like whistle, you know, like the alcohol and shit all day from cutting niggas' head and putting alcohol on it. You know what I'm saying? Around fades and shit for $10 a pop. You know, back in my day, it was $10 a pop. Now it's $20, but it's still $20 a pop. Y'all see, I don't never had nothing that I mentioned that cost $20 ever. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know, man. She was asking me about airbrushing, and it's funny because in my day I met an airbrushing nigga that was airbrushing jackets and shit, and he put Homie the Clown on one of mine. You know, that's back when The Living Color was out. I didn't pick Homie the Clown, but my mom, I guess, thought that I would like that, and that, you know, it was dope. You know what I mean? I think he charged her $200 a jacket, but that nigga put in a lot of work. I mean, cause you know, they jackets, they had the black Barbie jackets, and it had Barbie, and she was black, and my little sister had one that was Barbie that was black. So we would go out, and this is just what kind of mom I had, if you could picture this. My mom, when she would take off her mean coats, her and her two kids would have the jackets on, and they would be like, you know, like regular, like little denim jackets or whatever. You know what I mean? This might even been before denim was popping. This was like in the used and damaged era, and you know, we would have these blue jean jackets, and you know, the kind of with the little buttons like your pants have. You know what I mean? The button up at the sleeve and shit. And you know, like they was like outside wearing jackets. You know what I mean? And the nigga would put rhyme. He had I think Barbie had a tiara on, and whatever the fuck it was, tiara, whatever it is. I think tiara is a bitch's name, and probably not the hat that princesses wear or whatever. But she had rhinestones all in the motherfucker, rhinestones on the wrist, rhinestones on the fingers, rhinestones. You know, dresses was rhinestones. You know, it was just a fly picture on the jacket, and it was a black woman. And this is back when the stupid hats was in. You know what I mean? They used to have a hat that a nigga used to wear, and it was the Malcolm X hat and all the shit. You know, man, you can't really picture a time that there was not no presence of black excellence, like people enjoying it. Like this nigga that was able to draw. Instead of him being a struggling nigga drawing pictures downtown somewhere and selling it to you and your family for $20 or whatever y'all got, a donation or some motherfucking shit, he's selling $200 jackets. It's black excellence everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I remember they was having, back then you used to wear the red, green, and yellow medallions and shit. The African, you know what I mean, shape was in. And yeah, it was a Malcolm X. But my mom wasn't really about that kind of shit. You know what I mean? But I think, like I said, half my family is Christian, half is Muslim. I think that, you know what I mean, the Muslim people that was around her, they was getting money. So they would always come over with medallions and shit like that, and you know what I mean, different things, you know what I mean? So, you know, we might have heard that black was special when we were growing up, but we didn't know it. You know what I mean? Like we didn't know it. You know, I was talking about my big brother Gorgeous Dre. It's funny that I get older and even my name get bigger, and I still call everybody that came before me my big brothers and everything. You know what I'm saying? If I know you, I always give you props. Everybody that I know, you know what I'm saying? Jimmy Star Road, everybody. Fillmore, everybody. Gangsta Brown, everybody. And Dre told me, he said, man, because I was asking about him preaching on the TBN, you know what I mean, the broadcast, the you know what I'm saying, it's like a Christian network or whatever. And but he was on there, with the guy from Amen, you know what I mean, if y'all remember the show, you know what I mean, and he was the preacher, Clarence, whatever, you know what I'm saying, he was Amen, and he was doing a show, and he had a talk show, and I remember Dre was on there looking crisp too, and sounding crisp and everything, man. So when I flew him out, because that's how you do when you got, you know what I'm saying, a big time nigga that you rubbing elbows with, you fly him in, you fly him out, you know what I mean, and you wet they beak, you know, it's you know, it's a lot to it. So I flew him in, and I wanted to ask about it. I said, man, you know, how did you get down with them, you know, because he was with rabbis and all type of people was asking him questions, man. And I might have went through a spider web or some motherfucking shit. But he was like, man, he said the difference with us, boss, because remember, Dre started his boss shit. Before everybody else in America was calling me boss, Dre was calling me boss. Jimmy was calling me hog. Still the only nigga in America that called me hog. But now everybody calls me boss, you know what I mean? But it was Boss Hog, you know what I mean? It was even before the macaroni, before, you know what I mean, the macaroni part to it. You dig? That macaroni, you dig? You know, you know what I'm saying? He was like, he said, boss, the thing about Jewish people, boss, is they know that Jesus is for them. They know that, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I was like at the peak of my career, you know what I'm saying? And I remember I tried to give him a $20,000 mean coke because I just love that brother. I love my people, so I'm always, you know, trying to give something, because nigga, that was the thing when I was coming up. It was the juice to give somebody you admire something big. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, take this $20,000 mean coke. And I remember Dre he was so smooth about it. He was gracious too. He was like, this is beautiful, boss, but it's your time. You know what I mean? It's your time, young blood. You know, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. But that nigga said, man, he said the Jews they are certain that's their people and this and that. He was like, man, they know that that he belonged to them. You know what I mean? And it's funny, man. He was saying that most of our people, we're lost and we think that Jesus is for us. He said, man, but we gotta know it. You know what I mean? And that was before him and Jimmy hit the stage. You know, Jimmy hit the stage and was preaching. Dre hit the stage and was preaching. And Pam motherfucking ass. You understand me? Pam used to be with Buddy Brazil. You know what I mean? In Northern California. Hey! Yeah, understand me? And Pam, gotta love Pam, nigga. Rest in peace to Pam, nigga. You know what I mean? That's the day that Pam prayed over this pippin, sweated out my perm, and fell out in the, you know what I'm saying, on the stage in front of the folks. I was like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? Pam said, you're not working with the spirit. She was praying, and we in a prayer circle. You know what I'm saying? It's my players' picnic. The fuck, we need an intervention to pray around Boss Hog, folks. You know, but I got on the full length of mink. It's like 100 degrees outside, but I'm way too saucy to let these niggas see me without the $20,000 mink on. I had a lot to prove, nigga. I'm still that way today. Like, I put down so much game, and I put so much pressure on everybody else because I got a lot to prove still. I mean, truthfully, between me and y'all, I ain't got nothing to prove. My legacy is already good, but I just like scoring points. I can't imagine when Oscar Robertson was saying, I'm going to get off the court and let the next generation get theirs. I don't know, nigga. I ain't never getting off the court to let y'all get y'all's, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm always be super duper nice, nigga. When I'm 90, bitch, what I tell you, how you understand me? Yeah, when I'm 90, I'ma still be cold and cracking my whip, Jack. You know what I mean? I'ma still be legit too, nigga. I ain't never going back to being illegal, nigga. That's not where, you know what I'm saying? The reward don't outweigh the risk no more. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Back in my day, it was so exciting. It was like a love affair, nigga. You know, the bitches was really down. The niggas was really down. It was like the bitches was really down with the niggas. I'm talking about really down with the niggas. You know what I mean? Like, you know, where they was jumping in front of, they got a story when I was coming up, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The bitch wasn't even a bottom bitch, and she jumped in front of the bullet while some nigga was trying to kill this nigga. You know what I mean? I mean, she took like 12 shots, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, it was just something else, man. It was something else, man. And I'm imagining some of y'all young folks got that dedication today, man. You know what I mean? But you can tell I still have it. I still got that love for it, nigga, because look at what I do every day. Every day I'm giving back to y'all niggas, man. You know what I mean? You know, and because I want to bring people over to this side, nigga. Let's get rich for real, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's shock the world for real, nigga. Let's make it to where black means something different for real, nigga. You know what I mean? You know, they you know what I'm saying? They made it to where black means dirty, filthy, you know what I'm saying? Unlovable, untrustworthy, and all that kind of motherfucking shit. You got a black mark on your credit or on your record or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Man, let's make black infinite possibilities. You know what I'm saying? Let's make black like space. Anything can be there. We can put any motherfucking thing there. You know what I mean? R.I.P. and props to Granddad John Witherspoon. Oh yeah, for sure. The story y'all don't know, nigga, is my grandma grew up across the street from John Witherspoon. They had a big family, like my grandma and them had a big family. You know what I'm saying? The rest presses. You understand me? You know, I want to say this was on McGraw in Detroit. You know what I mean? And one of John's brothers was Smooth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too much about it, so I ain't gonna say too much about that. But I want to say John had a brother named Ray. If this is one of the stories, if I'm getting it right. You know what I'm saying? He was Smooth. And my Uncle Ray, who was the smoothest nigga in my family, who was the biggest pimp in my family before I came along, you know what I mean? And he still could dress better than me today. If I go put on my best suit, my best mink coat, he would still look sharper. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him too. But they knew the Witherspoons from across the street. You know, black people back in the day, they knew each other. They would know each other. You know what I mean? So if you got a big time nigga out of Detroit, man, chances are he know some of the other real people. You gotta remember they came from a different time too. You know, where you know what I'm saying, the big comics, the big singers, because you know my grandma got stories with the Temptations, with just several people, man, that just they would party with other black people, man. You know what I mean? It wasn't that separation like it is today, where You know what I mean? You never met Jay-Z or something, you know what I mean? Or you never met, which I don't know if niggas like Harry Belafonte was kicking it where my grandma and them was kicking it. So let me not say Jay-Z, because that's like, you know what I'm saying, another thing. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like Sidney Poitier kicking it, you know what I mean? Back in their day, you know what I mean? But the Temptations, the Whispers, you know, definitely every group that was fucking around in Detroit was kicking it with black people, nigga. So, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's all type of people that, matter of fact, even my mom got stories, you know what I mean, where she done, you know, brushed shoulders with singers of her era, you know what I mean? But this nigga wasn't really of her era, but, you know what I'm saying, Eddie LaBelle used to be, you know what I'm saying, everywhere, you know what I'm saying, everywhere she would go, because she was having money. You know what I'm saying? Black people that was having money, you matter of fact, you see this on the, and you don't know what you're seeing a lot of times unless you have somebody break it down. But when we watch the unsung of a lot of people, it say that kind of thing, that, you know, not that they was chilling with undesirables, but they was chilling with other black people. And if you had money, you had money. You know what I'm saying? So I remember my mom was dating different kind of cats. She was dating niggas that was, you know what I'm saying, selling bricks. This was 30 years ago, and 30 something years ago, maybe 35 years ago, 30, you know what I mean, 1 years ago, whatever it was. And she would be, you know, setting up for two niggas to meet, because she would know both niggas. Both niggas would like her. And this is how bitches made money back in the day when they were cute and smart, is one nigga would have to work at a certain price, and another nigga that needed it would have the cash. And she would know both people, and both people wouldn't really trust each other, because murder was so common in Detroit, that they would meet through the bitch. And you know what I'm saying? And they would both meet, you know what I'm saying, hey, baby, you know, send me, you know, and, you know, the nigga would give, you know what I'm saying, get the two birds, and, you know, she would get a room, and, you know what I mean, the other nigga would come drop off the money, and he would take the two birds, and she would, you know what I'm saying, get the other nigga the money, you know what I'm saying, and it would work like that, or vice versa, you know what I'm saying, the money first, and then the bird nigga would come, and, you know what I mean, they would swap it out without ever meeting each other. And they would, you know, get a bitch, say, you know what I mean, $4,000, something like that, you know what I mean, you know, a couple thousand per brick, you know what I mean. And you know, that kind of thing would work like that back in them 80s, because you got to remember, in the 80s there was a time that black people were able to get rich, like crack made it to where people could get rich, you know what I mean. And I can't tell you what it was like to grow up in the 60s and 70s, nigga, because I wasn't there. I can only go off my uncle's stories, my grandma's stories from in the 40s and 50s and 60s and all that kind of shit. You know, I was born in the 80s, nigga, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So when they say 80s, baby, I mean, you see I got 2-finger rings and shit, you know what I mean? That's where all that come from, nigga, you know what I mean? Elijah, what up? I appreciate you being on here. I appreciate you being on this motherfucker, you dig? But yeah, man, there was a certain love for, I ain't gonna say love for our people to where they would risk their career, the singers and comics and all this kind of shit would risk their career, but they grew up with these people, so it wasn't really a risk. Like, even me, I don't talk to people I didn't grow up with, really. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta earn the trust with me. I gotta earn the trust with you. Like, we don't know each other. That's why I created these, you know, courses today and gave a discount, because I'm like, man, I need to get to know more of these niggas, man. You know what I mean? I need to pull the niggas off the live, you know what I'm saying? We getting to know each other. We working together, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna offer you niggas some more discounts throughout the year, because that's just one of the better ways to get to know your people. If you really got the goods, nigga, you know what I mean? I really got the goods, nigga, as far as this game. I don't know. You can't ask me about stock trading and Forex and all that kind of motherfucking shit. But if you asking me about how to go from nothing to something, and all you got is desire, and you will put the bread down as you're getting it, and you know what I mean? You know, nigga, and you got heart, balls, backbone, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can talk about that story, nigga, because that's my story. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the story of a nigga that was always rich, that their parents, you know what I'm saying, gave him the first thing or whatever it is. You know, I don't know none of that, man. My parents gave me a house to live at, and some decent clothes, and the desire to do something with my life, because I seen my mom was having $15,000 mink coats, and the nigga she was dating was having $20,000 mink coats, and they was having big rings and chains and the 40s on their waist and all that kind of shit, you know what I mean? You know, I mean, you know, so that's what I wanted to be, what I wanted to have. But it's funny, because I never sold dope. That never even, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that I didn't think that was going to be my route. I thought that would be my route when I was coming up, nigga. I was thinking that I was going to be a dope nigga, because that's what Detroit is. Detroit is full of dope niggas. You know what I mean? I hear a lot of niggas talking about they pimping and having a bitch, but you know, predominantly when I was growing up, it was dope. But then also I was born in the 80s. You know what I mean? And I was getting raised up in the 90s, and you know, about 90, 97, 98, I got on. So you know what I mean? I thought I was grown in like 97, 98. So you know what I mean? I'm not really the new era kind of. You know what I mean? But I'm still having bitches. I think my bitches in there was born in like 91. You know what I mean? Sometimes I be liking her not to tell me her stories. I'll be like, bitch, you was in what grade? Bitch, I was already, you know, so sometimes we can't even talk about it. Bitch, I'm 10 years older than the hoe. You know what I mean? You know, and I got like 3 or 4 bitches. I'm 10 years old and I'm like, fuck, you know what I mean? But, you know, they loving me. It's my job to love them back. You dig? You know, but yeah, man, y'all stay away from them babies though, man. Them, you know what I'm saying? Them underage motherfuckers. That's when it's a no-no, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's a no-no. You know what I mean? You know, they gonna put a nigga under the jail. Not only that, man, but your name is always gonna be under suspicion, nigga. Even when you come around where the people supposed to love you and where the other players are at, we ain't gonna love you, nigga, because look at what you've done. Look what you've done to yourself, nigga. Look what you've done to us, nigga. You make us look raggedy. You make us look, you know what I'm saying, whack. You make us look, I don't wonder why this nigga be walking up and down the streets like this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he a workout nigga though, because he, you know what I'm saying, he's a slim nigga. You know what I mean? But he be walking up and down the streets, up and down the streets. But yeah, man. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to tell y'all about. A lot of y'all know I got a credit repair company. I started, I think, a month ago, 2 months ago, whatever it is. I still ain't got all the way serious about it, but I just upgraded and signed on another level of talent, nigga. So I have some trade lines to go with the accounts. Let me tell y'all how trade lines go. I still, you know, my company still do the regular thing where they do the dispute process and all that shit, and you know, within a year you got some good credit. But now with these trade lines though, and they cost like $500 a pop, but they giving you some good shit on your credit in 10 days. So you can raise your credit score if you buy say 5 of them, nigga, in, you know, 10 days you got good credit. You know what I'm saying? 20 days you got good credit. You know what I'm saying? We still, you know, delete the student loan shit off your credit. We still delete the tax shit. We still delete the I want to say tax shit. I ain't the credit expert over there, nigga. I hired them niggas. So, you know, I want to say tax shit though, but I know the student loan shit. I know the eviction shit. They always tell me that we need to put the evictions on that we do the eviction process on the website, the repos and evictions and all that. You know what I mean? And that cost, they got a certain price rate to that, you know what I mean, to every eviction, but it's guaranteed, you know, money back, of course, to every eviction, to every student loan and all that. They got a certain price to it when they delete that. But the trade lines are gonna be something dope, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy 5 of them this week myself. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do it for one of my bitches too. You know what I mean? Right after I do it for me, I'm gonna, you know, do it for one of my bitches. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, nigga, that's a strong thing when you and a bitch got good credit and y'all both got a business, a piece, and all that kind of motherfucking shit. Y'all can really get somewhere. Y'all can get to moving fast. Cause right now we move on damn near all cash. Cause I ain't had credit in 20 years, nigga. You know what I mean? It probably been more than 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had credit since I was well, almost 20 years. It ain't 20 years yet. But I ain't had credit since I was 19 years old, 20 years old. My credit fucked up, and I ain't had credit since. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I started this credit repair company because I noticed that the brothers in the school are gonna need good credit. You know what I mean? And when you trusting niggas out here, you know what I mean, you get scammed. And I know that because I got scammed. I've been paying niggas to fix my credit ever since I was 20, and nobody fixed it except my brother in Florida. Remember I told you my brother that's in Miami doing the Maseratis and shit. He fixed my credit, but it was only for 6 months because he did a quick fix. I ain't gonna say it was a halfway fix. I'm gonna just say I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. You know what I mean? I didn't know that it was only gonna be good for 6 months, so I needed to put some shit on there in 6 months and do this and do that. You know, I'm a laid back nigga. You asked me for the 2,500, I gave him the 25, and that was the most I ever paid to get my credit fixed too, because the going rate is about 3,500. You know what I mean? But we doing it for a lot cheaper than that. But if you want it done fast, you know, because I want to say that nigga fixed my credit in like, I want to say 45 days, man. I mean, at most it was probably 60, 90 days, but I want to say 45 days. And I had, like, you know, perfect credit. I went up there to go get approved for a Rose, got approved too. But I was, you know, I'm such a Capricorn, I was thinking, can I handle this note trying to stay legit? This is years after I got the Bentley. I got the Bentley on Hodo. You know what I mean? I pimped up on it. You know what I mean? But this Rose, I was wanting to get it, but I was like, man, let me get my business together first. So I backed up out of it. Oh, damn. That was my mom texting me. Forgot all about that shit. Anyway, I gotta help her do something too. Yeah, man. You know, and for you squares and you strangers that's on here, you know what I mean? We totally legit today, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I know I just told a whole story about my mom and how I grew up, but that's 30 years ago, nigga. My mom stopped dealing with street shit and stopped even talking to street people. I want to say in the 90s, like 92 or something like that. You know what I mean? You know, she went to nursing school and shit, and that's when she became a nurse. So, like my younger brother, I got a brother 20 years younger than me, and my younger brother, he about to go to the military. My younger brother, he only know her for being above board. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a funny thing when my uncles be like, you know what I mean? You know your mom used to get down. She know everything that you gonna go through, nigga. You know, I remember when she was, you know, when she was cold. Nigga, I always tell my kids now, you know, that your grandma wasn't all this nice and sweet shit. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming up, nigga, you know what I'm saying? She didn't really whip us with a belt. She used to punch you in your chest quickly. Boom! In front of everybody, too. It was just, she didn't smile in the 80s neither. Because I guess it was such a serious time. You know what I mean? That she was always focused. You know what I mean? Because you got to think, for a woman, I mean, she was a single mom, too. Because, I mean, my sister's dad is cool. My dad is cool, but they didn't do it like she did it. You know what I mean? But, you know, but I love them, too. You know what I mean? But I'm saying she was handling shit for us every day. And, you know, I imagine you had to be crafty. You had to be cold. You had to be consistent. You had to be trustworthy. You had to be a whole lot of shit. So, yeah, my mom didn't smile much in them 80s. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you don't catch me, you know, being friendly and all that shit today. I guess it's just a thing, man. Certain people take their life seriously and, you know what I mean? Certain people may not. You know what I mean? I don't hang out with niggas that may not. My bitch said I woke up last night. One of my bitches, I woke up last night and I was yelling at them hoes for watching Friends. That's because I was thinking about business all before I went to sleep, all what I have to do. And it was really on what this thing that I'm doing is going to mean after I'm not here. And whether I'm going to just only be to let 15 niggas in here and they get rich with me, they getting famous with me and all the shit, and all these other millions of people are not even getting the chance to get in, you know. So I was thinking about that problem all night, and this morning I got up and was like, man, I'm gonna offer a discount on all my shit. I'm gonna try to, you know what I mean, get to meet, you know what I'm saying, other niggas, man. Not just meet and greet like, hey, what's up, nigga? I hate that kind of shit, that free shit, but nigga, let's get down and get started on something, because when you cop the course, then I know that's what you want to learn. We keep on working on that. Oh, you know, let me tell you how this go. If you join the school, yeah, it's a guarantee that you're gonna master that one thing that you want to learn that year. But you can buy the course and be in this class asking me about that one thing. Ignore what everybody else is asking and just like you got horse blinders on, ask about that one thing. You'll still get there. You'll still get there. Am I gonna say it's as good as the school? No, but you know, but we can work this hour to where it's worth it to you. This hour that I give y'all every day. You know what I mean? You know, if that brother got that course and is really peeling through it, he can master that thing that year. And anything, let me tell you, anything that you master in a year is gonna be worth more than all the niggas that don't master nothing. Most of the people that you know, they ain't mastered nothing. That's the thing. Most of the people you gonna meet, they ain't mastered a fucking thing. Ain't nothing that they have, period, that's gonna ever give them a firm foundation. You know what I mean? And it took me years to get that thing. Like I said, I mean, I had it at 25, 26. I had a glimmer of it at 23 when I made my first meal. But that was kind of like what I see y'all doing today, where niggas just have the internet and everything is based on the internet. All of my shit back then was based on the magazines and yellow pages. So as you can see, 10 years later, that shit wasn't around and available like that. Well, internet is gonna probably always be around, but as y'all have seen y'all first market correction, you know what I mean? Some of y'all that's paying attention, where they took Backpage off, and it's still some other sites, but you gotta adjust to them sites, and they're not quite the same, and they're not quite this, and they're not quite that. The game is gonna do that every 4 years. It's gonna give you a slight turn, a slight change, a slight change, a slight change. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be ready for each slight change. But when you got a certain foundation, life is gonna be good for you regardless. regardless what the change is, you're gonna be all right. Your kids gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? Your bitches are gonna be proud to be fucking with you, because when you struggling, the bitches ain't proud to fuck with you. They second guessing you. They thinking, what is this thing? I give him all my money. What is he doing? You know, and I had a bitch telling me, I wasn't getting my nails did. I wasn't buying nothing. I was giving you all the done. And I was like, bitch, was we struggling at the time? Bitch, was I in grind mode at the time? Bitch, I ain't hearing no shit. I'm in grind mode. But when you are struggling, bitches, they feel some type of way. You know what I mean? They feel some type of way where you should have something figured out that you ain't got figured out. And that's where the second guessing you starts. Same thing when you run the crew. You know what I'm saying? For y'all niggas that have a crew, or for y'all niggas that want a crew, or whatever it is, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't got it figured out, when you stop having confidence in what you're doing, and when you start second guessing yourself, the crew start looking elsewhere for leadership, or they start thinking, maybe it's my time to be the leader because, this nigga don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, you want to feel confident in what it is that you know. Feel confident, man. I'm always adding another layer of confidence to my life, man. And you know what I'm saying? And, I'm always... I don't know who the fuck that was calling me from Boston. I don't even want to answer, bro. Look, you see this weird shit how they keep calling and hanging up? That's crazy. I'm gonna think about it before I'm answering anyway, because I'm busy. But I mean, I'm staring at the phone. They called and hung up twice. The fuck was that about? Weird ass nigga, weird ass bitches, or whoever they was. But anyway, you want to have that thing that everybody wants. Everybody is drawn to that self-assuredness, that confidence, man. You want to have that, and you don't want to fake it. You don't want to fake it, man. It's a lot of niggas out here that fake it. That's why the game is so flimsy, because a lot of niggas fake it. You know what I mean? Hold on, I wanted to get his brother a shot. Play it like bought you niggas a shot. Y'all give it up to him. You did. All right, John Gilmore, props to the shot buyers, and get them likes up, mob. No doubt. All right, so many niggas games are, game is flimsy because they, they don't ever master nothing. They fake like they mastered it. Man, you be seeing my hands in like 8 different things, nigga, but I only mastered one. You know what I'm saying? The sales piece is the piece I got. You know what I'm saying? The conversation piece is the piece I got. The persuasion piece is the piece I got. The flirting piece is the piece I got. The loving piece is the piece I got. Make you fall in love piece is the piece I got. The leadership piece is the piece I got. They all kind of work together inside of one skill. It's one nucleus inside of there. You know what I mean? So I just keep on adding to more and more. What up, bitch? Huh?
Look how cute I am.
I am looking how cute you are. Open the door so I can see that you butt naked, because I see that big titty hanging out from behind the door. Okay, bitch. I thought you was gonna do some Halloween shit, so you just getting pretty.
Right now.
So you just getting cute anyway.
Well, no, this is gonna stay. This is gonna be normal, but then I'm gonna put a whole bunch of fake blood all right here.
Oh no, I don't want you to look like that.
I am.
No, you're not. If I'm telling you you're not, you're not. Okay, let's see.
Why are you looking down here?
Cause I'm thinking you put some pasties on them big ass triple D titties.
Yeah, walk around with the kids.
Yeah, I guess you're taking our kids out. Okay, huh? I thought you seen a neighbor looking. I was gonna say, put your hand out, bitch. No, not out of my house. Not out of my house though, bitch. All right, bitch. I'll talk to you in a minute. You know what I mean? Anyway, man. That thing that you would never get too old for. You know what I mean? Because I feel myself like I'm getting older all the time. I'm like, fuck. My hair is actually getting better because it's getting thinner. That's why I don't be cutting the motherfucker sometimes. Also, I'm cheap. I don't be wanting to go to the barbershop every motherfucking week. You know what I'm saying? But because I be having shit I got to do. I got to pay the camera nigga. I got to pay. Man, keep a bunch of people to pay. And then keep something guaranteed to where you know you can pay them. You know what I mean? When you know you can pay them. You know you can pay them. You know you can pay them, you know. And always charge too, man. Always charge. And it don't take a whole lot to get where you're trying to go. It don't take a whole lot, man. Just keep charging something and keep shopping also, but keep charging for something, because there is nothing wrong with commerce, man. When you don't have steady commerce, you ain't gonna have no business. You're gonna be out of business at some point. At some point, you're gonna be lacking for shit. You know what I mean? At some point, you're gonna be struggling, and you're gonna have to lie about what you got and what you know, what you could do. And people, all it takes is one motherfucker to catch you in that lie, bro. That's all it takes. Then you got to do what I done seen a couple niggas do. I've been living long enough and doing my thing long enough to see a couple niggas go through name changes. And they change their name and they got to move across country to change their name and start a new life. And, you know, but what's funny is they corrected the name and the bad name part, but they didn't correct them. So I be hearing them same niggas, you know what I'm saying? I mean, 5 years later, they going through the same shit or something similar. It may not be as bad as when they was young, but they going through it again. Fix the you, okay? Add so much shit to you. Sometimes, man, I don't even feel super dope about what I'm doing, so I'll be having to add more to it. That's where this credit repair shit came from. You know what I'm saying? It came from the fact that, damn, nigga, I'm getting older. Matter of fact, that hoe that you just heard, when I was supposed to knock her in, a best friend, and one of the best friends was like, damn, daddy, I need to choose too. I need my credit fixed. I was like, no, ho, you ain't getting no credit fixed as soon as you come in the door, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You got to get down. And I done had that bitch, you know what I'm saying? That bitch told me, I guess about 3 years. Just, I mean, you know what I mean? You know, so you got to add a certain amount of shit to your game. And you got to not just give it away, like for cheap or like for free. Like, you know, you niggas that say a nigga, you know, fix credit, right? Instantly, what some of you suckers think, man, is that I'm gonna fix this bitch's credit as soon as she get here. Well, what's gonna make her stay? Now, do you want to fix her credit at the end of 10 years? No, but you want to get y'all to be all in love with each other in the game and everything else and stay together for a while. You know, you want all that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just, you know, give all of you early and you ain't got all of her. You know what I'm saying? And now it's too late. You know what I mean? You niggas that might start a business, you know what I'm saying, buying and selling cars. You can put your bitch, say, in a Porsche, right? Nigga. And my car business, we ain't selling Porsches yet neither, man. We just got several Mercedes that we selling. You know what I mean? I ain't found the Porsche place that we can buy them at a profit or whatever. So y'all niggas that get into school and get financed with the cars, I still can only give y'all Benzes until y'all are ready. But, you know, when you're in the school anyway, you learning so much money shit, nigga, that you'll be able to get you a Porsche for the end of the year, nigga. But yeah, it's a process to everything, man. But make sure you're going toward winning you, a solid you in that process. Don't let nobody slow you down and stop you from learning. There's so many niggas. It's funny, man, because people used to love the fact that I'm learning and you know what I'm saying, I stay sharp and all that shit. And I see it in everybody. At some point in time, they get, I don't know what I can call it, man, but they get some type of way about me still learning. They you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm never too big to learn, ever, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm always humble, nigga. I always a wet a nigga beat to show me something. Oh man, oh yeah. You know what I mean? I had a little brother that came through here. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I got this Forex class, man, that I took, man, and I'm trading currency now and this and that. I wanted to take the class until I got reminded, damn, I need to, you know, this credit shit is very important, nigga. So I stepped the game up and put the dough into the trade lines. So now I got the trade lines. I still gotta step my game up even more and add the cosigners to the joint. You know what I mean? I gotta step my game up even more and I gotta add the banks to where I can offer the home funding. You know what I mean? You know, it's so many levels to it, and get the venture capitalists to offer the business funding. You know, it's so much shit that you can see when you got vision, man. And it's on YouTube. Just work your way there, work your way there, work your way there. Hey man, I gotta get the fuck on. I got a gang of shit I gotta do. You know what I mean? I still want to show y'all so much love, nigga, because I be wanting to over deliver every day. But you know, y'all niggas ain't asking no questions. You dig? You know, y'all niggas might be slipping. And I know these bitches got 100 things for me to do. I gotta run over here, do this, do that, do that, do this. Shout out to the shot buyers, man. You know what I mean? Player Life bought you niggas 2 shots. Kaiser Soze bought you niggas 8 shots. The Real G Fat Break bought you niggas a shot. Frankie Ice bought you niggas a shot. King World 2 times bought you niggas a shot 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Staying true to his name that the Boss Hog done blessed him with. You know what I'm saying? I like that you moving the way that you moving, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because once you, that's another thing, man. You know, I do a lot of studying. The Russians have a thing to where, and you seen this in Scarface, when you niggas is my age and you watch the Scarface with Al Pacino, and they had a certain tattoo that would tell you a nigga's job. Another tattoo that would tell you the town that he did it in. So you can kind of, without even talking to the nigga, you can almost, you know what I mean, go look him up. You see You know what I mean? This part on him, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, he was good for this, whatever it is. And you know what I mean? And in this town, hey man, what about him? Is he still good? Yeah, man, that nigga just doing his time right now. Yeah, man, that nigga just, you know what I mean, in this area right now, you know what I mean? He's starting over or whatever. You know, and you get all that you need. I tell niggas that all the time, man. I was telling y'all that about rings because, you know, I'm a serious street nigga, so I never got tattoos. But, you know, nowadays for you niggas that's smarter than me and that's gonna get legit faster than I would, you know, it's cheaper to do it than tattoos. But you know, that's why the rings be important to me. You know, where you got the 80s money, the Pippin, the Game, and you know what I mean, the Boss Hog, Macaroni, you know, and all that kind of motherfucking shit. You know, the 80s money, Pippin, and the Game, and the Boss Hog, Macaroni. You know, it's part of that representing where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's about you supposed to let people know where you coming from before they even come in talk to you to waste time. You know what I'm saying? That's why we wear the mink coats and the chains and, you know what I mean, the different rings. I got the crown on the ring, let you know, you know what I'm saying, you know, what I'm after in life. You know, whole kingdom. I got the Smooth KG ring to let you know, oh man, at one point in life, at one point in my life, everything was about being smooth. And then the difference between the Smooth KG and the Boss Hog was about the ferociousness. It was about the massive action. I used to read all the time about massive action in network marketing. I used to always read about it. And I seen some pimp niggas that was moving fast. I seen some dope niggas that was moving fast, and they all had commerce. They had one thing I didn't have. They had commerce. I made a lot of my money early on just saving and staying home. I would just get my traps every night with no problems because my bitches was in love with my dirty drawers, everything about me. So I would, you know, get my traps off the dresser every night, and they stack up, and that's how I made my first 150,000. You know what I'm saying? But once I did it, you know what I'm saying, over on the West Coast, I had to get out and go get it. You know what I mean? And I had the heart to go get it, so that's what made me make history. But, you know, you got to find your way to get rich, and most of it is going to be tied to commerce. Most of it is going to be tied to commerce, man. I think that there are more niggas out here that can get out and make sales and make themselves a better life than there are niggas that can sit at home and be super duper cheap and save and save and save and save. You know, I just think that there are more niggas that can get off their motherfucking ass and get out and go get it and change their life today as opposed to hoping that it all goes well. Because when you're saving, you hoping that it all goes well. The reason I was able to save, like I said, man, early on is because I was in my mom's house. You know what I mean? And my mom, how do I say it? I'm a little different than her as how I parent, man. My mom give you a lot of space. She used to give you a lot of space to be a man, a grown-up. You know what I mean? But she didn't do what I'm doing for my kids as far as I'm actually starting the business before they get out of my home. You know what I'm saying? My two sons have to start a business. I wouldn't give a fuck if it was a boxing club. You know what I mean? If they keep that going and they own the gym, you know what I'm saying? And they do some classes about how to throw the jab, you know, how to throw it and bring it back and all that shit. You know, I ain't no trained boxer, nigga, but whatever they gonna find their lives in, whether it's push-ups, the handstand push-ups and being a personal trainer, whether it's whatever their thing is gonna be. It could be science. One of my sons loves science. It could be, you know what I mean, him getting his own laboratory and niggas coming in to see what he working on and wanting to be a part of that, and they paying their dues, they all putting their bread in on one scientific thing that's gonna change this neighborhood or whatever. You know, they can write their own future, man. I'ma fund whatever the first thing is. Now this nigga ain't gonna be able to get a $200,000 out of me to start a laboratory or some motherfucking shit. No, it's gonna be like a light 10, nigga. You know what I mean? And, you know, let's get started. Because if you really love something, it don't take that much. I was telling my brother, I said, man, I had down to a number years ago when I was in the streets pimping. I had down to a number of what it was gonna cost me before I caught the next bitch. This is when I was 25. I started getting scientific about mine. It cost me somewhere between $200 and $500 to catch the next bitch. Now, most of them I did catch for free because they just liked the pimp. You know what I mean? I was down on the track. Hold on. I was down on the track, you know what I mean? I was looking good, smelling good, jumping out my Benz, nigga, and standing up out the sunroof, nigga, throwing my mink hat out the sunroof. Bitch, did you catch that hat? Bitch, you owe this pimp. Fill that hat up with your trap. Bitch, yo, I was, doing all kind of fun shit. So I was getting shows for free, but I'm saying I set a certain standard for myself. And I was catching a new bitch every other day. I was bringing a new bitch home every other day. And I was trying to do it every day. You know what I mean? But it ended up working out to be at the height of my campaign. Every other day I was having a new bitch, you know what I'm saying, that I brought home. And you know what I'm saying, I had bitches that had their liquor license, like that hoe that you just heard, and like the, you know what I'm saying, this other hoe that I built a lot of my name with. You know what I'm saying, this you know what I'm saying, tall black bitch, she had her liquor license, you know what I'm saying, yo, every day I would come home with a bitch, it was an understanding between me and her that she better not bring her motherfucking ass home without another bitch too. So it was like I was having two bitches, sometimes it would be 2 and 3, and it was an every other day process, man, and it was an everyday process for her, because I would be, you know what I'm saying, a mean Gene Oakland, nigga, I would be, you know what I mean, real Foul Jones down if that bitch came home without the trap. I mean, she would come home with the trap, that was guaranteed, but I'm talking about without the bitch, that was, you know, every bitch had a specialty with me. Every bitch had a little piece of, damn, nigga, my phone is dying. Every bitch had a little cherry on top, you know what I mean? They had something special. You know what I'm saying? My thief, you know what I'm saying? I was asking, nigga, yeah, bitch, the trap's all right, but where's the ring or the watch, bitch? You know what I'm saying? The bracelet, bitch. I dare you come in this motherfucking door without the ring, watching the bracelet. Yo, something special to let me know, bitch, you ain't got an earring in the motherfucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Where you coming from? You know, so it was always something there. Like, I was always asking for more. I was always pushing. It was always commerce. It was forced commerce, not forcing it on them, but forcing it on myself, and they follow me. So they force it on themselves because they want to keep being with me. Because the biggest thing I was doing, you know what I'm saying, I was known for was not to cut a bitch head. It was to cut a bitch off. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm a pretty nigga, bitch. You know what I'm saying? My game is good. You know what I'm saying? We gonna stay eating. I ain't addicted to nothing, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Sex is good, bitch. If you ever get something from me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm a smart nigga. I can hold conversations. I'm likable, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Your family members like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm solid, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no nigga gonna run over you, bitch, because I'm about it, though. You know what I'm saying? Just all the shit. I just wanted to be best at everything that me and compete over. And that, you know, just led me to whoever I was meant to be. And it still leads me today. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I'm polygynous today, and it still leads me to be the best, be the best, be the best, be the best, be the best. You know what I mean? And I only want to hang out with the best. That's why I'm like, some more of y'all niggas need to join the school. You know what I mean? We gotta, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna think like this. We still building up New York. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas know I got a real strong arm of my family in New York. But you know what I'm saying? We really need to build up Atlanta even more. You know what I mean? You know, because it's built up a little bit, but it needs to be built up a lot more, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, ain't that a bitch? You know, I still need to build up Detroit. You know what I mean? That's where I'm from. I'm always show some love there. I'm gonna build up California. That's where I got my name at. That's, you know what I'm saying? That was everything. I grew up there. That's where I grew up. I became somebody. You know what I mean? Vegas, I love Vegas. I go to Vegas, you know what I'm saying, every year, sometime a couple times a year. So, you know what I mean? We got to build up Vegas, you know what I'm saying? We got to start connecting. Nigga, we all got to start connecting. We all got to start doing business. We all got to start being somebody together. And then we can cut off these lives, you know what I mean? Because we got some offline way that we going to keep meeting each other. You know what I mean? That way we don't got to, I ain't got to water it down for, you know what I'm saying, because I don't want to sit the wrong way, because I don't know who on here. I don't know how I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, hurt some feelings and shit, you know. Yeah. Anyway, man, I'm going to see y'all niggas. This nigga is crazy. I've been watching this motherfucking spider for a little minute. I mean, this nigga done crawled up and down my motherfucking house. Then he just started jumping to the next thing. You know, you can't do no wild shit like that, because now I'm thinking the nigga could jump on me. Ain't that a bitch? You know, send me that wind chunk gotta come out. I got to knock the nigga down and some old shit. All right, man. It is a workout time for me, nigga. I gotta get down, man. Y'all niggas stay safe. You know what I mean? I appreciate you niggas being here. Come with more energy tomorrow, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The only thing came with some solid energy is the boy Kaiser Soze that ain't got a profile pic. Get your profile pic, baby. Y'all send me the nigga that take the name from the movie, nigga. Get a profile pic, baby. Let's get down in a real way. You know what I mean? Billy Otto has some decent energy, even though he was joking with me, and I'm a nigga that don't joke, baby. You know, we little niggas, we can't joke, baby. I appreciate King World coming through. I appreciate Player Life starting to come through every day. Real G Fat Bray, nigga, I ain't seen you in a couple days, baby. I appreciate you coming through. Let's see. Frankie Ice, you understand me? You making it a daily thing, you know what I mean? Let's jump offline and let's start some business, man. You know what I mean? If y'all not ready to start some business, buy the course. Let's work through it, nigga, until you're an expert at that one thing. You know what I'm saying? Or you can buy 2 or 3 of the courses, nigga, and you be an expert at 2 or 3 different things. Then let's do business. You know what I'm saying? Once you got some game up, let's get down. Let's go check $1 million for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, we'll check 2. That way you check 1 for you, 1 for me. You know what I'm saying? We'll check 2 million. You know what I'm saying? Working together. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna give up until we got the 2 million. You dig? And let me tell y'all, nigga, that's a big thing, man. For a nigga to wanna check $1 million with you, nigga. It's a big thing because there's an incentive for you and an incentive for me. If we get out in the business together and I'm trying to check another $1 million, let me tell you how this works. It's 15 niggas I'm already doing this with, right? That's, you know what I'm saying? It'll be another $1 million per partnership, nigga. So that, you know what I'm saying? It's not just that I don't want y'all to believe that I'm stupid. I'm just doing something for y'all. No, I'm doing something for y'all, but I'm also doing something that will help me too. So I don't mind helping you get your first $1 million, nigga, if you really want it. If you ready to do all the work that it's gonna take to get it, nigga, let's do it. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? Nigga, you ain't gotta worry about me. I'm gonna do my part to earn mine, nigga. So let's get down. You know what I mean? And let's change your life forever, because after you crack over that first $1 million, your life don't ever go back, nigga. Let me say this. It took me $3 million, but I had a certain confidence based on that first $1 million I made. The first $1 million I made gave me some confidence to where I felt like I could retain the game that these big time niggas. I felt good enough to move, and I moved I had already moved from Detroit to Atlanta, but I felt good enough to live on the West Coast. I didn't know nobody, you know what I'm saying? But I felt good enough to live. I mean, I had talked to 2 mentors over the phone. I didn't meet them till I got out there, you know what I mean? And not look back. I remember my mom called me, you know what I'm saying? Son, when you gonna come home? You know, I told her never, hopefully never. You know what I mean? I love you, I miss you too, but you know what I mean? I got history to make, Mom. I got, you know what I mean? And the $2 million I made in California, in Northern California, you know what I'm saying? I want to say the Bay Area, but you know what I'm saying? One of my Oakland comrades always tell me, nigga, it was Central Valley, bro, you know. Anyway, man, you know what I'm saying? It's Central Valley blood. Anyway, nigga, the $2 million I made in Central Valley, nigga, changed everything. My life ain't ever been the same since. So let's get y'all that life change. And I ain't talking about in the streets, nigga. Don't give me another case, nigga. I don't need that. Let me help you to learn from where I've been and where I'm going to get you your $1 million. You dig? Y'all niggas stay safe. One love. Peace. Oh yeah. Billy Otto, man, you know what I'm saying? We might be able to jump into some real estate, but not just any old kind of jump into it. We gotta, you know, that's probably why we gotta start with a course, because we gotta work through it so we can get to know each other and move and shake the way we move and shake, and then start doing real estate deals together. That nigga Billy Otto called me with a real estate deal. That motherfucker was like 400,000. I was like, nigga, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause we really know each other online. Like, nigga, where you coming from? But I guess, you know, in the circle that he and they having money like that. So, you know what I mean? He just hit me, and you know, even though we having money like that, I only really do business with everybody that's right in the school. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Except the Olive Branch Billy Otto, nigga, and the rest of you brothers too, you know what I mean? And let's all go out and get y'all first $1 million together, you know what I mean? All right, man, let's get to know each other, you know what I'm saying? Through the courses, nigga, ask me the toughest questions ever, nigga. I got this shit covered, nigga, you know what I mean? And let's work. All right, man. Oh yeah, and women, you know what I'm saying? If y'all are not choosing me, you know what I mean? That's okay. But you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You can't buy a course, okay? You gotta go through some guy. You know what I mean? What up, though? You gotta go through some guy, you know what I mean? You know, because I'm doing this for a reason. You know what I mean? I'm doing this for a real reason. All right? What up, though, brothers from my hood? All right, man, y'all stay safe, man. One love. Peace.